Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. It has been a very challenging 24-hour session for the Australian dollar and still not backing away from the 74-cent handle. It slightly progressed higher this morning and printed a high of 74.32. It is assessed that the market will still look towards the region of 74.55.65 as a sell zone, with the 60-day moving average also coming in at 74.76. Later today, we have the figures out for the Australian inflation data. It is expected that the market may look towards 0.5%, up slightly from last release of 0.4%. From a technical perspective, the fact is that the market has broken slightly, so we could see a little challenge to the upside. I'm still a seller towards this region. It is anticipated heavier selling will emerge either from 55 or towards the region of 65 to where the 60-day moving average comes in. As I mentioned, is around 76. Therefore, I'll be looking for a pullback to 73.80 and then eventually back towards the region of 73.15.30. Overnight, the dollar index took a slight breather and therefore the euro was relatively tame in the last 12 to 24 hours. Nevertheless, it's still expected to see further weakness as the US dollar slowly recoups some of its losses. Nevertheless, the market is holding at 94.15 to 62 range in an intraday for the dollar index, and the market closed this morning in New York at 35. With all the banter that's going on between the US and now with Iran, could see some mixed feelings about the US dollar, but nevertheless, I hold a bull view, and therefore I do expect to see a pullback towards the lower side of the range of roughly around 116.20 to 115.5, with a major level at 114.85. A break beneath there does give further scope to 112.85. With the resistance, as I mentioned before, I'm a seller towards 117.40.60. Well, the dollar yen did rebound off that level of 110.75, and along with that, slightly bullish since the market posting slight long-legged doji. Is I still expect to see further strength towards the upside. I'm looking for a rally on towards the region of 111.55.85 and then to 112.50.60 as long as we remain above this uptrend at 110.75, with the low being 74. The pound notched slightly higher overnight and soon will give us opportunity to short the market. Towards 132.05.20, I'm a seller, and I do believe the market will turn back towards the downside, with the immediate target seen roughly around 130.95 to 130.45. But I feel the market is more poised to send a message over the bows for the bears and see a fall towards 129.60 to 128 region. The gold did slightly impress the market yesterday as it rallied from 18 up to 25 to 28. But nevertheless, the market did peak at 29 and drop back slightly. As long as we maintain above the 10-12 level, I'm bullish. And I do expect to see the market rally on towards 12.40 as the target and reassess from there. Rounding up with oil is the fact that the market is still slightly a little bit bid, even though we did get a rejection from $69 a barrel. Overall, though, I am bearish, and I want to short this market anywhere from 69 to 69.5 and look back towards the region of the intraday support at 67.70 with the bearish target of $66 a barrel, which is seen as a trigger level, and a break of 66 will give us an exposure to $62 a barrel. Well, that wraps up for today. Thank you very much for joining me. As always, look out for the intraday report, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the day that's ahead.